So, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Alberta's got some beautiful views. Well, our day sure went south. What happened, Jean?
I'm not happy, sorry.
Winter has been unusual this year. We still don't have any snow at home. So this time we take fuel in Edson, a few dirt roads along the way, and we find our way to the trailhead. It's the last week of December and we got a great opportunity to go camping for a weekend. The forecast is looking just awesome, a lot warmer than the last time we were out. So we really don't know how much snow to expect in the mountains. And we have a trail to some frozen falls we'd like to attempt again. I noticed the snow's getting deeper and deeper and we're not even at the trailhead yet.
Yeah, I noticed that too. What the frick happened there? Couldn't grab the road.
This is the fourth time attempting this trail, and we've only made it once in the winter. And right now we have no idea what the trail conditions are like, and we really don't know if we're going to make it, but the weather sure is perfect. Much to my surprise, it's still open water. The river should have frozen by now, but it has been really mild. We crossed here a couple of months ago and I know how deep the water is. There is no way I'm nosing into this with the jeeps just to find a big shelf that we can't crawl back out of. But no worries, there's another way in and we just have to go to the other trailhead. Probably a half-hour detour, but that's no big deal. The weather is so nice, it's just an enjoyable drive.
There is water running everywhere. That might be a factor.
That might be a huge factor in getting in there.
We might have to resort to a plan C today.
And what might that be?
I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet.
And rookie mistake in 3, 2, 1. Now I've done this before and I know how to drive a 4x4, but I guess what I was trying to select is 4 low. How I ended up in 2 high, I don't know.
Doesn't look like anybody's gone to the falls other than a few snowmobiles, it looks like.
Wouldn't surprise me. is like a Sunday drive.
Well, I don't know what to make of this. It looks like somebody tried to come in and just kept breaking through. So I think this was drifted snow here, because there's a bit of a cut. And it froze and water ran over it. And I don't know if we got the ground clearance to do that. So I think the riverbed's going to be a better option for us. I hear a lot of water running in the distance, but I think the riverbed's going to be a better option for us. So we'll see where that goes. I tell you, this isn't looking good already. Doesn't help, the sun's so bright I can't see anything.
You got that right.
I think we just lost the sun. This is the end of daylight.
Uh-huh.
So what do you think?
No. Not when it's all ledges.
I know.
If it was all solid and it's just breaking up, no big deal. But it's all ledges.
Well, I got gravel here, right? So all I had to do was crank it right and grab it. But on the way this way,
What do I have to grab?
and I know, and now we've changed the ice and the water's on top, and it's shoot. Well, I got a bit of a ramp here, but that's a big ledge there, about 1.5 feet.
Yeah.
We're not grabbing on nothing.
There's nothing to grab.
And this is only number 1 of 18 crossings.
Oh, hell no. If you want to go, have at her. I'll stay on this side of the divide.
And that's the thing, right? We're going to be altering the creek all the way and just making a skating rink. I didn't think it was going to be water that was going to stop us this go around.
No, I didn't either. But there is a lot of water. A lot of water.
We're heading to the foot of that mountain, and there's 18 other crossings like this. My concern is that the dam's going to freeze, alter the water flow, and we're going to have a real hard time getting out of here. And it's all getting slushy now, where this was frozen rock hard. It's all slushy now where we cross, and that's going to really change the ice conditions. I really don't know about this. Not a good idea, I think. Knowing when not to get yourself in trouble is quite often the smartest thing. I can hear the crust breaking under our wheels.
I hear it under mine quite a bit.
But it's like the big slab breaks off. It doesn't punch holes.
Yeah, as far as I know, you're correct.
Did you see the staircase of water dams there? It drops about 1 foot at a time.
Yeah, I noticed that.
That should clear. How's that feel? People often ask me, how do you find these places? Where are you and how do you get there? And my response is always the same. The hunt is the best part of the adventure. And I say that because it really is. We had a plan for today, plan didn't work out. We're certainly not camping where we expected. And this is a place that I would never camp in the summer. But for winter, it works out pretty good. And I mean, check this view. Isn't this awesome? We got a nice little camp spot tucked into the trees here. This will work awesome for tonight. Have an idea where you're going. And if you get there or not, it doesn't really matter. You can explore, check out the area, and that's how you find places that you normally wouldn't look at. And this will make a nice camp spot for tonight. So what do you think? This will do?
Yep, this'll do. Very much so.
What makes it a good spot?
We're stopping. No, it's a nice spot. It's secluded. It's out of the wind. I like it. And it's got a nice view. Make a campfire.
That's it?
And a code red.
Oh, looks good.
It is. Thing is, I think we might have too much.
That's fine. That's fine.
I can open this
You
up.
got a fifth on?
Yep, I do. I can't open this one either. Oh, I did. Tell me what you think.
Mm-hmm. That was good.
Is it?
We went from +8 to -8 in about 2 hours?
An hour.
Half an
yeah.
hour.
Whatever it was.
So we're gonna grab a quick supper, make camp in the dark, and figure out some plans again tomorrow morning. And supper tonight, leftover turkey sandwiches and some home fries. Quick and easy. It's the first time I make fries like this camping. This is not bad.
They're really good.
Oh, this is good. We're gonna have to do that again.
Mm-hmm.
Golden brown, best in town. Okay.
There is no down.
Yeah, town's pretty far. It's cold again this morning, but not as cold as -9, -10 when we went to bed, and still -10 when we got up. The thermometer showed that it dipped down to -15. With the heater cranked, we were nice and toasty all night. That's what I like about our setup. It doesn't matter where we are, wherever we park the Jeeps, that's home for the night. And I never realized how much of a minimalist setup we actually have until we went to the Alberta Outdoor Adventure Expo last September long weekend. And we had to look around at everybody else's setup, and everybody set up for some easy off-grid camping, but it made me realize we don't have much with us. A place to cook, fridge full of food, all our supplies packed up in totes. We travel with bathroom facilities, place to sleep that's warm and dry. In winter we bring heat. No matter where we camp, we have everything we need and we want for nothing. It is so cold, it is low Celsius. Not to be confused with low Fahrenheit. Low Celsius is way colder. We're lucky to survive, really. Okay, so new battery and it is now -4. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Oh, that's good this morning.
It is. Oh, there we go. Now we air back up, hit the road, and go find another camp spot. It's gotta be a beautiful place. And I tell you, if that turns to snow, it's gonna be gorgeous.
I guess we need to find some firewood before we find camp here, Dave.
Yep, that's the plan.
Pull over right over here.
Let's go make firewood.
Cheers in.
Coffee. We had a lazy night last night. Sat by the fire, enjoying. It was so dark, it was clouded over, there was no moon. It was about -4-ish, somewhere around there when we went to bed. Heater kept us quite toasty. Great night. But about 4:30 in the morning, the wind woke me up. It was just howling, and the tent was all lit up. I could tell the moon was out again. And of course now I'm awake and I start thinking, and I'm thinking, I left the door to the heater open, and that's a great big wind sail. My luck, the wind will knock it over. So here I am in my winter boots and my PJs, and I realize, man, it's windy as hell, but it's quite warm. So I packed the heater away, put it tight against the wheel so it doesn't get affected by the wind. And when I came back up, I looked at the thermometer. It was +6. Sky's clear as a bell, +6, windy. That had to be a Chinook that went through. So it lasted what I thought about half an hour, but you were thinking more.
No, it's more like an hour.
So the wind, yeah, half hour, an hour. And then all of a sudden it was like somebody turned the switch off. It was done. And then we woke up to this. Same as yesterday pretty much. I think it was -4. Did you look before you got up?
No, I didn't.
So I think it was about -4 right now. It's probably warming up a bit. Beautiful morning. I'm gonna sit by the fire again, enjoy a coffee, make breakfast, and find our way out of here. There is an area that we haven't gone through this year yet that we're familiar with, and last year with all the Alberta forest fires we had, I think it was one of the bigger ones, if not the biggest forest fire. We went through at the dead of night when we met up with Paul and Colleen in October, and even at night you could tell there was a long distance that had been burned, so we want to check that out on the way out.
There we go. You want help?
Yep.
You want help?
Got it.
I think now I got that diesel heater figured out. It's working really well, kept us warm all night. It's been running 2 nights now, 2 long nights, so probably 24, 25 hours or so. It's used about half a tank, which is 5 liters of diesel fuel, and about 32% of the Jackery 1000. So I'm quite pleased with that. This little remote makes it really handy. When it got really warm last night, I turned it down a bit and we stayed comfortable. Got it.
There we go. You reach it?
Yeah.
I see going up the hill.
It looks like
All burnt on both sides of us, and as far as you can see on the hill, it's all burnt.
Everywhere is burnt, isn't it?
Really sad to see that Elk River campground burnt, though. Last year's forest fire was massive. As far as the eye can see, it's all burnt. Well, our day sure went south. What happened, Gene?
The engine went in the Jeep. I'm not happy. Sorry. The engine went in the Jeep and we're 80 kilometers out of wherever. So.
Well, that's toast.